Hi guys, it's Cara theBubblelush. So on Facebook a couple times I've mentioned either taking Hannah to Gymboree or having a great time at Gymboree, that kind of thing. And I usually get people asking questions like, wait, I thought Gymboree sold clothes. I didn't realize that they had like classes. So I wanted to talk about Gymboree's play and music program. So it's under the same, Hannah's playing, it's under the same idea as, the same company as Gymboree, the clothing store, and usually the classes are not held at the Gymboree clothing store. They're usually in their own separate building. But what it is it's basically like a little gym, and there is a company called Little Gym, but it's like a toddler baby gym. And they have these classes, and they're great, so let me go on into this. First of all, let me point out, it's not cheap, right? It's not cheap. But Hannah is cared for in the home. She doesn't have any other siblings to play with, and so this gives her an opportunity not only to get out of the home and to play on some, like, you know, kind of industrial, you know, when I say industrial, I mean like daycare quality, like ramps, padded foam things. Anyways, it lets her get some energy out. It lets her play with other kids and learn social skills and play with music and follow directions, and so, and it also gives her like mommy and me time or daddy and her time, depending on who takes her. So it is not cheap, like I said, but for us it's a cost that we have made work because we kind of factored into our childcare costs because we think that it is important to sounds bad, but we never really took Apollo out, and so Apollo does not know how to play with other dogs, right? So I feel bad equating Hannah to a puppy dog, but I want her to socialize. I want her to know how to play with other kids. I want her to know how to share and be friendly and, you know, not push little kids down, that kind of thing. Like, I want her to have some sort of social graces, and Hi! And if she's not in Gymboree or we don't take her to places like that, like, lots of play dates and stuff, she's not going to interact with kids until she starts school. So we've made it work for our family. Usually the cost runs about $40 to register. It's a one-time cost. It's kind of like starting up a gym membership. You have to pay like a registration cost. It's about 40 bucks. And then they have like different programs, but usually the basic classes are about $60, $64 a month. And that is a once a week, like 45 to hour-long class. But then you have as many open gyms as you want to go to, and there's at least one open gym time a day. So that's nice. I think actually they might be closed. Yeah, like mine doesn't have an open gym time on Saturday, which is super annoying. But Hannah's class is on Saturday, so it balances out. Anyways, so you can go to, with the program that we're in, for about 60 bucks a month. One class, it's like teacher-led a week, and then as many open gym times as you want. Open gym is from when they're mobile to when they're 5 years old, usually. And basically it's just kind of free reign, and they can run and play and work on skills that they might not have been able to master during the class, and you can use like their maracas and balls and stuff, so it's really, really fun. Now they also have other classes. Let me get to that. I pulled this up. Oh, maybe I didn't. Okay, so they have Gymboree Play and Learn level 1 through 6, and it's separated by the different ages. And so you can just look up what age your child is to see which one they best fit in. Hannah just graduated to level 4. That's for 16 to 22 months, I think. So, and level 4 so far is really, really fun. They also have music classes. They have 3 level of music classes, 3 level of arts classes, 2 level of sports. Then they have a family Gymboree Play and Learn time. And that's if you have 2 kids that are different ages. So that might be a really great option if you are trying to find another family in kind of a similar situation with 2 or 3 kids. And anyways, that might be a good option for you. And they also have family music, family art. They have a school skills, and then of course the open gym time. So there's lots of different classes that will fit your needs. I think that there's also a program that will allow you to go to more than one of the Play and Learn classes a week. It's a little bit more. I think it's up in the $85 range a month. But if you are a stay-at-home mom, this is like an awesome opportunity to be able to go and get out of the house and take your kids somewhere that's totally baby-proofed and fun, and Hannah and I have a great time. Hannah has a great time there. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to put some footage I have of her so you can kind of get an idea of what the class looks like, and then I'm going to talk about the level 3 class because that's what I'm most familiar with. So usually what happens is we get there, Hannah takes her socks and shoes off, and Mama takes her shoes off. Adults have to wear socks, but they encourage the kids to go barefoot so that they have more traction. They usually kind of play around for a little bit, and then we all sit in a circle, and we go around and we introduce ourselves and our child, say how old they are, and usually there's some like question and answer, like what's their, like kind of what level of movement are they in, how are they sleeping, that kind of thing. So you can kind of commiserate with and size up, I guess, the other parents and kids. It's a natural tendency, right? And then she talks about what the kind of lesson plan is going to be today. Sometimes it's like ramps and slides. Sometimes it's talking about balls. And in this level 4 class yesterday, you want to come up here so they can see you? You have such a runny nose. Poor baby. Oh, runny nose and crazy hair. You say hi. Hi. Oh, I don't have her here. That's what mommies are for. Sleeve. Okay, bring some tissues down here. Okay, sorry. So yesterday in our level 4 class was all about opposites, little and big. So, and they also try to incorporate a little bit of sign language. Like when we start the class at the end of the circle time, we go like 1, 2, 3. It's time to play. Yes. And then the kids just kind of like run free, and they play on, yeah. They have, you want to get down and play with your beads? She usually has like 4 to 5 different areas set up around the room that has like lots of, like I said, like ramps and things to crawl across and ladders and lots of tunnels. And so that's super fun. And since there's like multiple stations around the room, like it's not too crowded. And they also try to keep the class size very managed and kind of doable. I think the most I ever had in a class was like maybe 12 to 15 kids, and that was like a super busy day, and that was kind of out of the ordinary. And usually there, you know, obviously there has to be one parent there at all times, and a lot of times both parents go, especially on weekend classes. It's a really great time to like interact as a family. Then we all come down to the parachute. There's like, she spreads out this parachute on the floor. We sing songs, there's bubble time, the kids go like under the parachute, and we raise it up, and we're down. Anyways, it's very like sensory, what's that word? Stimulating. It's very stimulating. So the great thing is, especially if you can time it so that your class is like the hour before nap time, they are going to take the best nap. It absolutely exhausts them because they're running around and they're so stimulated. So, it's been a really, really great thing for our family, but of course it has been an added expense that we've had to budget in each month, but to us it is probably one of the very last things we would cut because we know how beneficial it is to Hannah and how much joy she gets out of it, and especially with being able to play with other kids her age. And there is benefits to the parents, and that ties back into the Gymboree clothing store. Like, I always get when they're giving out gym bucks, I don't have to spend anything at the store to earn my gym bucks, they just give me one. So that's nice, and starting the 19th, you can start redeeming your gym bucks, so I'll go in and I'll buy $50 off the clearance rack, and I'll only have to pay 25 bucks for it. So anyway, that's just an extra benefit. So if you're interested in finding a Gymboree class near you, if there is one, I'll include a link below. And if there are no Gymborees in your area, do a Google search for Little Gym. That's kind of their competitor. I've never been there, but I know that there are YouTubers that have, and they recommend it. So I hope that helps. Talk to you later. Bye.